Have you ever looked at your life and thought, why am I still here? Why am I not further along? Why do I feel so stuck, so small, so invisible? Like you're living behind some invisible wall? One that keeps you from becoming who you know deep down you're meant to be? Let me tell you something. That wall? It's not your past. It's not your failures. It's not what people said about you. It's not even the circumstances you were born into. That wall is you. Your fear. Your doubt. Your excuses. Your limits. The ones you set. We don't like to hear that. It hurts, doesn't it? To realize we've been holding ourselves back. But it's also liberating because if you built the wall, you can tear it down. This is your wake-up call. This is the moment. Break the limits you set. You've been waiting on a sign. This is it. Let me ask you something raw and real. When did you stop believing you could change? Was it after your third failure? The breakup? The business that didn't work out? Was it when they laughed at your dreams and you started laughing with them just to hide the pain? Or maybe it was silent. Maybe one day you just gave up quietly. Not out loud. You just stopped trying. But here's the truth. Limits don't come from the outside. Limits are born in the mind. And the mind? Oh, it can be a dangerous place when you stop controlling it. I once met a guy, let's call him Jake. He was brilliant, talented, charismatic, could light up any room. But every time opportunity knocked, he'd flinch. Why? Because somewhere along the way he told himself, I'm not the kind of person who wins. I'm the background character. He set that limit in his own head and lived in a cage with the door wide open. How many of us are doing the same thing? Walking around with a lock on our potential and the key in our back pocket. Listen, nobody wakes up one day feeling invincible. Confidence isn't handed to you. You build it by taking action despite fear. By choosing growth even when it's uncomfortable. By refusing to let the voice in your head run the show. You want a better life? You want success, freedom, peace, impact? Then you need to declare war on the limits you've set for yourself. You think you're too old? Colonel Sanders started KFC in his 60s. You think you're too broken? Look at Oprah, born into poverty, abused as a child, and yet she built an empire that touches millions. You think you're too far behind? Then start now. One small move. One bold step. Today. The internal battle is the hardest one. That voice that whispers, what if I fail again? What if they laugh? What if it's too late? But here's what you tell that voice. What if I don't? What if I never try? What if I die never knowing who I could have been? That should terrify you more than any failure ever could. And let me tell you something that could change your life. The limit isn't in your body. It's not in your bank account. It's not in your history. It's in your belief system. And belief is a choice. You can choose right now to believe that you are capable of more. You can choose to act like the version of you that already exists deep down, the version that's just waiting to be unleashed. You're not stuck. You're scared. But fear is just a compass pointing you toward growth. So when it hurts, when you want to give up, go harder. When your mind says, I can't, say it back louder. Watch me. Because the version of you that breaks those limits, they don't make excuses. They don't play small to make others comfortable. They don't wait for perfect timing. They get up. They fight. They show up when it's hard. And they rise, again and again and again. Look, I don't know what your story is. I don't know what demons you're facing, what pain you carry, what failures haunt you. But I know this. There is more in you than you've ever allowed yourself to believe. So this is your moment. No more waiting. No more apologizing for wanting more. No more lying to yourself about what you can't do. Break the limits. Set. You owe it to the little kid you used to be, the one who dreamed without boundaries. You owe it to your future self, the one waiting to be proud of the person you're becoming. And you owe it to the world, because someone out there needs the courage you're about to show. This is not the end. It's the beginning. So get up. Speak life into your heart. Stand in front of the mirror and say it like you mean it. I am done playing small. I am done setting limits. I am becoming everything I was meant to be. Now go live like your life depends on it, because it does.